Good morning, everyone. We are continuing here in the words of the Torah DEVORAH in Midah Beis, the second attribute, which is Noisei Ovan HaKadosh Baruch Hu bears the sin of man and woman, and he allows for a person to make mistakes. He allows for a person to create the mashchis, which is the damaging angel, the destructive angel, as we spoke about, that is created through our actions. Really a pella, wondrous thing. When we are doing averas, we're not just getting away with it. Even though we don't see the immediate punishment, we don't see HaKadosh Baruch Hu's backlash as a result of the things that we did wrong, but you have to know that in the Shemayim, in the heavens, you are creating negative spiritual forces called mashchisim, which are destructive, and they can come to hurt a person. And that angel that a person has created, so the Torah DEVORAH says really the person himself should be responsible to take care of them and sustain them. And yet, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is Noisei when he bears the burden, he bears the sin, and he will take care of it, he will give it life, he will give a person a chance to do tshuva so that they can rectify their mistakes. And that's really what he writes today. V'hainu Shamar Kayin, the famous story in the Chumash of Kain and Hevel, two brothers, the first two brothers of the world. Each one brought their offering to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Hevel's found much more favor in the eyes of Hashem than Cain. Cain ends up rising up in the field and he kills his brother Hevel. That is not brotherly love. That is the destruction of mankind at that moment. And Cain is in big trouble, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu is going to have to come and mete out punishment on him. But he asked the following question. Cain asked to Hashem, Gadol avayni minesai, is my sin too weighty to bear? Is my sin so heavy that HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you can't bear my sin? Upershu Rabbi Zichron Racha. The sages teach us in the Midrash, Kol ha'olam kulo ata soivel. Ribono shel olam, Cain was saying, you support the entire world. Yirtzeh zalum afarnes. You support the world. You make sure that everything is taken care of. You sustain and you provide for everything. Va'avoini kaved, but my sin is so heavy. She'ein ata yochel lesavloi. You can't bear my sin, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Perush, what does that mean? Lefarna, so please, just do me a favor. Support the mashches, the destructive angel. Support the forces of evil that I created with my sinful behavior, ad she'oshuv ve'asakin, until I have a chance to do tshuva, and I can be mesakin, I could fix up and rectify what I did. Remember, as the Torah DEVORAH was saying, that the reality is that a person who does something wrong, they sin, they stumble, they're a chayte, they're a sinner in the things that they did. The reality is that they should really get punished right away. That which they created, this destructive angel, this mashchis, should come and take retribution from the person immediately. However, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, in his infinite kindness and his mercy on the person, he knows that if he leaves the mashchis to the person themselves, that will be the end of them. They will be destroyed. The midas hadin, the attribute of judgment and justice, will be so strong, they will not be able to face the music of HaKadosh Baruch Hu's wrath. So therefore, what does Hashem do? HaKadosh Baruch Hu himself, even though he is the one that's been abused, even though that he is the one that has been shamed, even though he is the one that has to deal with the iniquity of another person, HaKadosh Baruch Hu himself, he bears the sin, he takes it upon himself and he sustains it. Why? To give the chayte, the sinner, the opportunity to do tshuva and rectify his mistake. HaKadosh Baruch Hu loves us. HaKadosh Baruch Hu cares about us. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is so merciful and so compassionate. He's so full of rachmanis, through mercy. And he knows that if he doesn't bear the sin, if he doesn't hold it up and take care of it, a person is going literally to be destroyed by their actions. So Hashem says that's not the purpose of creation. The purpose of creation is v'chai behem. People should be living. We should populate the world with oivdei Hashem, those that will serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And therefore I knew that people are going to make mistakes, so I gave them a chance from the beginning. Do tshuva. There's a pathway in this world called tshuva. The only way you're going to get there is if I take the responsibility of the sin onto myself, and I will sustain it, and I will take care of it, so that you, my dear friend, says HaKadosh Baruch Hu, can focus on more important things, which is doing tshuva, correcting and rectifying yourself, and coming back to me. Have a wonderful day.